If I had to describe the greatest gift that Germanische Heilkunde has given me, it wouldn't be a better understanding of symptoms. It would be a better understanding of people. Before I discovered this work, I think I was like many of us. When someone behaved badly, when someone was cruel, manipulative, explosive, controlling, or difficult to love, it was easy to ask, what's wrong with them? But Germanische Heilkunde gradually taught me to ask a completely different question. What happened to them? That single question changed my life. Because once you begin looking through that lens, you start seeing that every behavior has a story. Every reaction has a history. Every survival strategy developed for a reason. One example that profoundly changed my thinking was how I began looking at narcissistic behavior. When clients would tell me, I'm married to a narcissist, or my parent is a narcissist, I stopped focusing only on the label. Instead, I became curious. What happened to this person? What experiences shaped them? Were they constantly criticized, bullied, humiliated, made to feel invisible, rejected? Did they spend years believing they were never enough? Through the lens of Germanische Heilkunde, I began to understand that what we often see on the outside may be someone's attempt to survive something that happened long ago. Again, that doesn't excuse harmful behavior. People are responsible for the choices that they make. But understanding where those behaviors may come from changes how we respond. It replaces judgment with curiosity, blame with compassion, condemnation with understanding. And perhaps the greatest surprise was that this compassion didn't stop with other people. It came back to me. Because as I continued studying these biological principles, I began recognizing my own survival patterns. I could see my own identity conflicts. I could recognize when my territorial conflicts had been activated. I could feel the impulse to defend myself, to prove myself, to protect what mattered to me. And there were moments when I realized I'm not reacting because I'm irrational. I'm reacting because my biology believes something important is being threatened. And that awareness didn't make me perfect. Far from it. I still have much to learn, and I still catch myself becoming defensive. I still notice when criticism affects me more than I would like. I still recognize moments when I feel misunderstood or betrayed. But today, instead of judging myself, I become curious. What am I protecting? What perception is my psyche responding to? What is my biology trying to help me survive? In many ways, I have become my own case study. The more I understand myself, the more grace I have for others. And the more grace I have for others, the more I understand myself. That has been one of the most unexpected gifts of this journey. Compassion doesn't really begin by changing other people. It begins by understanding ourselves. And when enough people begin living with that kind of understanding, families begin to change, communities begin to change, perhaps even society begins to change. That realization led me to ask even a bigger question. If human beings are biologically designed for connection, then what kind of environment allows us to truly flourish?